Hey guys, today we're going to do a little bit of a different video, just going to showcase one of our cars for you. It's actually a car that we are selling. It's an R40 Celica 2.0 from '81. They're quite rare, well nowadays they are. And we were fortunate to get one in Sweden, but it's one of those projects that we don't want to prioritize. We basically want to do something else, so it's going on to another owner, but it's in really, really nice condition. It's a really beautiful car, so let me just show you around some of the cool features. So first of all, check this out. These the doors on the Celica, it's from '81. They're frameless, so that's kind of cool. Have a look here. So this is, I know that these doors are pretty common for a Tesla, but remember that this is from '81. So now in 2025, this is a 24-year-old car. And inside here, it's full of parts. So the guy that's getting it's gonna get like a half car with it, so he can keep it running for hopefully many years. And you can see the seats, they're really cushiony, really soft. That's how these seats were. It's not a sports car. It's a Grand Tour. So it's built for doing like long straights and just driving around and not racing. And that's why the seats are not bucket seats. Well, they're a bit buckety, but not that much in compared to what you would have in like a Celica GT or whatever, a Supra. The steering wheel isn't original. It's something that he put on aftermarket, the guy who restored it. He was a Swedish guy that we brought. He was doing drift and he needed the money for his drift car, so he got rid of this. So one of the cool features this car has is that it actually has an oil level sensor. And that's pretty cool for such an old car. And it had all these gauges that were not stock for these cars at the age. But this has it, that's kind of cool. And this beautiful tacho and speedometer in the middle, like the Datsuns also had of that age. And the old Celica logo is also really, really nice. Another cool feature on the car is these vents here on the B-pillar that go into the passengers. That's pretty cool. And check out what's happening in the trunk here. This has these louvers, and in Denmark they have a really dirty name, so I'm not going to pronounce that. But that's quite rare as well. And let's check the trunk. So here are all the spare parts that we got with it, including a new windshield and again half a car. And I don't even know what's on those boxes, but it's probably another half car. You know, pulley systems, whatever. And check out these fender mirrors that are on the car. Let me just show you what those do and why they are there. So you can see it has these fender mirrors, and the original ones that were supposed to go here have been removed. So the reason why those mirrors are on the fenders rather than sitting up there is because in Japan they pay tax based on how wide the car is. So by moving the mirrors from over here, where they add to the width of the car, to up here where they kind of stay inside the original width, they pay less tax. So that's why you still see a lot of Japanese cars having these mirrors. And this is originally a European built and purchased car, so it had the mirrors over here, but because of the guy wanting to do it a little bit more JDM, he moved the mirrors. And we do that on our cars as well. The Corolla has that as well, it has the fender mirrors. Another really cool feature is these quad headlights. They're really nice, they're specific for this Celica model. It did come in a Supra model, and the Supra model, the main differences between this, which is a Celica, and the one that is a Supra, is that the Supra is a bit longer in the front. I think it's about 18 centimeters, which is, I don't know, 4 or 6 inches, something like that. And it has a different headlight set. So on the Supra, these headlights are round, and it has like a grille that goes down and has a different grille setup. But apart from that, internally and kind of visually, they are basically the same car. So let me show you some pictures of the little difference of those two cars. The Supra had a little bit bigger engine, I believe, and it had some more equipment, and again was a little bit wider in the front. And those were basically the differences between those two cars. The story is that they wanted to do like a sports car and they didn't want to do it all over again, so they took the Celica and basically made some modifications to it. Another cool detail is you have these Celica Supra wheels, and these ones are in really nice conditions. I think I have like 3 sets of those, but these ones are really beautiful and they fit the car quite well. Let's have a look at the engine. That's, for some of you at least, the most interesting part. In this car, it's really not. Well, never mind that. Sorry for the background noise. We're getting buzzed by a chopper here somewhere behind the clouds. Anyways, this is the engine, and it's a 2.0. It's an 18R engine, which is a 2-liter single-head camshaft, and it's the same side engine, meaning that you have the intake manifold and you have the exhaust manifold on the same side of the engine. There's nothing over here. And the reason for that in the old days was basically that you could use one of the reasons was you could use the exhaust manifold to heat the intake manifold, so you could get some heat into the engine and make it run better. This has an aftermarket carburetor from a Volvo. The guy that, you can see the Volvo battery as well. The guy that restored this car was working as a Volvo mechanic, Volvo truck mechanic, so he used all kinds of Volvo parts on it. You can see the filter, the fuel filter, is way oversized. It's probably for a truck, but that's also a Volvo filter. But it's really nice in here. It's a little bit dirty, but that doesn't really matter because it's rust-free, and that's not common for these cars to be rust-free. Most of them are basically rusted up. So the story of the car is that we bought it in Sweden, in Kalmar. It's a couple of 100 kilometers from where we live. Not that far, but it's south of Sweden. And the intention was to build it like an old school JDM drifter in the style with the over fenders and the rims and spoilers and stuff like that. We kind of still want to do that. The problem is that we simply ran out of time in terms of other projects, and the Jaguar taking more time. I want to free up some space, and this is the car that's probably easiest sellable, and it's complete and it's more or less original, so that's what we are going to sell. There goes the Celica. That was the new owner, and that is a car that I'm definitely gonna miss. Unfortunately, we didn't get to build it, but too many projects, Jaguar taking too much time. So yeah, let's hope that he will enjoy it. I'm sure he will, and see you next time. So thanks for watching this video. I know it's a little bit different from what you're used to, but I just want to showcase one of the cars before we actually get rid of it prematurely, but that's life. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments if you did, so we can make some more of this. And remember to subscribe to our channel and like this video, and see you next time.